Oh, I'm not juice.
That's not juice.
That's not juice.
That was so nice. I'm glad Adam runs hot like me. I'm not the only.
Thank you, David. He says he's the nicest things to me all the time.
I've been half of this thing has been me just moving fans around to cool my flat head.
You should just sit there. How many scotches did you have?
Well, whatever that was, that's my first thing. That was. Oh, that.
It's definitely not juice.
Was that the one with pee in it?
Oh, thank you.
What are you telling us, Adam? That wasn't on the contract. Because that's my special Irish tea.
It's Irish whiskey. Oh my goodness! Who was at karaoke last night? I'm getting extreme flashbacks from being on stage here, and the thing nearly collapsing under the weight of all of us. There's about 45 people on stage. For those of you who weren't here, holy moly, some really suspect singing was happening last night. And that was just from me. But I was drinking out of my microphone and singing into my beer at one point. That's kind of...
Which I have done so many times, and I feel like... And every time I do it, I feel so ashamed. Like when I sing into my beer bottle. I hope there's no picture of that.
I like singing into my beer bottle because you get that sweet reverb back on the liquid. It's nice echoey, and you're like, I'm an amazing singer.
That's true.
Or maybe it's just the beer.
Oh, whose first time in Rome? Isn't this such an amazing city? Oh my God!
How about this Rome, huh? What with the Colosseum and stuff?
What's that?
Let me tell you something. I think this Rome, it's going to take off as a city. It's a real up-and-comer.
No, people
real up-and-coming town. Just check it out.
More people know about Rome. Do you have a question?
Oh my God! There's people with questions. Hi.
Hi. My question was really going to be for David, but you can answer it. As jobbing actors, firstly, can you tell us a bit about the audition you've had for Supernatural? Rob, you probably told this story before. And what's the strangest thing you've ever been asked to do in an audition?
We were talking about this yesterday. Sex is very difficult in an audition. When you have to be making love in a scene, and to start... Matt Cohen was telling a story about... I don't know, I'm getting...
Well, there's this perverted casting director in LA, and he likes to... He's kind of a voyeur, but mainly he's just a pervert. So So what happens is when you're auditioning, sometimes they get readers in to audition opposite you. So this poor girl, in this case, she has to get basically...
make out with Matt Cohen.
Make out with Matt Cohen.
Which, sign me up. But
yeah. We've all done it.
It's awkward when you're doing it to try to get a job. You know, it's weird. I had an audition the other day where the scene begins with me finishing having sex. So I'm like, so should I... Did I start? Like it was.
You finished having sex like this.
I'm on top.
No judgment. Your wife is a good woman.
She's a great woman. You don't know me. No, I'm on top. So this is me being on top, and then I roll over. It was as soon as I went like this, I knew I didn't get the job. Like, should I? And they're like, well, whatever you want, Chief.
Whatever you're into. Yeah, that's good. It's a good question because it's auditions are difficult at the best of times. But then when you're asked to do something really weird in an audition, like sex, it's
dying is hard too.
Dying is hard too. Yeah.
You're in a chair and you're like,
and you don't know when to open your eyes. You're like, did I get it?
Are we done?
Oh no! Yeah.
Are we out?
I'm always frustrated by like how much mime is enough mime. You're like, do I do the driving? There's an action scene. Do I like do this as a gun? Because you're never supposed to bring weapons into audition. Like then you want to not get
especially in LA.
It's weird, right?
Like here's my samurai sword. You're like, get out! You're fired.
Yeah, like or you're supposed to be like an FBI agent, and then they give you a prop gun in there, and you're so excited with the audition, you're like this all the time. The casting director, what the fuck? Yeah, could you just hold the gun? I didn't get it, right? Okay, thanks.
But then if you're supposed to come in and play a toughie, You know, like you're having this really intense scene, and maybe you're like really rooted in it, and you're like grounded, and you're like, I will mess you up, I will go to Chinatown, and then it's like,
don't make me do it.
I will put a cap in your head, man. Don't make me cap you. Sort of lose all your steam.
Phone calls are weird too.
I hate phone calls. I hate phone calls. You're like, do I do the one finger? Do I do speakerphone? But then you're like, hey, I'm talking to you like this. Like, does he have arthritis? What's happening there? The car.
Good question, thank you.
Basically, it's a miserable existence. Don't do it. I asked, before you got out here, no, it can be great. But I asked the room. I've never seen this in a room before. I said, how many of you are actors or aspiring actors? Nobody. Deathly silence. Like, what?
That's great. They're smart people.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, no,
We had one,
there you are, before you came.
we had one yesterday. Only one in the room.
Good luck.
Yeah, that was you again, yeah. And I signed your contract. Did I sign your contract for you?
Yeah.
You got the job. Hello, love.
Hello.
How's it going?
I really don't want to follow that question.
No. But can you come up here and show everyone your outfit? Come up here for 1 second. Yeah.
This is Nina's gym teacher, yeah?
She's a gym teacher, everybody. Here you go.
Amazing. Give it up.
Bravo. Now look at her run, you see? Proper athlete.
Gotta get back to the mic. David, it's for you. I was gonna ask you to do a jingle, but someone already asked you that. So, I just have a little serious question. Because you're so awesome and funny and charming, how did you prepare for a character like Ketch, who is a psychopath and you're
An
not?
asshole, let's be fair.
Basically, I just watched Adam in the green room.
That's a compliment. Thank you, dude.
I love you. Did you guys have?
I just McDavies them.
But you did it with this though. Yeah, I'm a badass.
Hey, what's up, bitches?
Did you guys have scenes together?
Yes, quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few.
It's on my DVR, but I have not watched.
Thanks for watching.
Rob Benedict, everybody. Thank you.
I just wanted to, just a real quick side note. This is Rob Benedict's apology hand.
Missed that one.
I want to keep you at arm's length, and I'm absorbing your sadness and sending it back to you.
It's like you're right on that.
Right on that.
I'm sorry. No, but David is actually not so much with Adam, but David's a great. No, David did his research and went back and actually watched last season, and he saw the Chuck stuff last year. So I thought that was very impressive. That being said, did you guys have a lot of stuff together?
Enough.
Enough.
He's like, I'll let it up to you.
Did you have scenes together? Did you have fights?
No, we never fought, because I got shot in the back of the head. So it's like, you know, where I'm from, you fight, face to face.
Like an Irishman.
Texas film, you shoot people in the back of the head.
Right.
Bang.
So he shot you in the back of the head.
You're starting to sound like my passive-aggressive aunt. Whatever. Oh, back of the head. Just, proper fight.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're really bitter about this scene that someone else wrote.
That's right.
You genie.
Come on. But to your point, seriously, before all this silliness ensued, the thing about when you're trying to be a nice guy most of the time, as well as you can in life, and hopefully I'm attempting to do that, as we all should be, what's really fun is when you get... What's really fun is when you get a character that is living in entire id. So it's kind of your revenge on every asshole that bullied you when you were a kid, or like those D-bags. You just have all this research of a-holes in your back pocket, and you're like, oh, I finally get to be one! And then you're just like, oh man, hey you, I'm a sexist pig, F you. And then you're just like, yeah. And it's so, you're just liberated. You know, like, when you just can be a dick, it's so fun. You know what I mean? Like, you just, because you don't get to, well, some people get to be kind of President Trump. But that is a guy who lives in id, right? From a Freudian perspective, like narcissism, you know, like just the ego, and
Oh my God, you're sending people out of the room.
they're like, this is a protest.
Trump fans.
They're like,
Republicans, everybody.
they're like, Republicans in Rome, leaving the building. He's our president. I'm joking. But yeah, that's kind of the point. It's like you get to store up all this stuff about like people you don't like, and then you're like, I'm gonna put that in this guy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Hello, love.
I also have a question for Mr. David. And,
Let's just go. No, please come back. I had to wear a pink tutu. Please stay here. Protect me
You
at
wore
all
a
times.
tutu?
Oh, it was savage.
I wore the tutu one year.
You did?
Yeah, and high heels.
That was just in LA, though.
Yeah, no. That's,
I could only get it to here, man. I think it was a child. How is that? I love that. How that's supposed to be a burn on me.
I was impressed.
How could you? I could only get it to you. You don't have slender hips like I do.
hidden fit into the tutu.
I'm sorry you actually work out your legs. Yeah, burn. Total burn. Sorry. Mercy. Hi, there's a question here. Sorry.
It's the third attempt, so just keep on going.
You're like,
You got the floor.
I really love the way you portrayed Mr. Ketch. I think it was awesome.
Thank you.
But we were thinking, what happened with the pictures you stole from Dean? Well, not you, but your character.
Oh, the picture of Mary?
What happened with them, and what do you think will happen with Dean?
Under his pillow.
Well, it's burned, everything, so.
Well, you're talking about the one Ketch kept, right?
Yeah.
So, as the season finale, you haven't seen anything happen to the British Man letter. Did they burn it down? I haven't seen the final episode. Oh, do you see it actually getting destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can only assume, again, assume nothing in supernatural land, right? Because there's canon and there's head canon. I'm trying to be part of the fandom. Hey, yeah, this is what he calls me all the time. He's like, oh, he's such a nerd. He's amazing. I am a nerd. Thank you.
He knows so much. It's so well read. Honest to God. It's like you're sitting there and you're having a conversation with Dave, you're like, fuck yeah, you know.
I wanted to get to know you guys. That's awesome.
He's pretty awesome.
But so one can only assume it burned, right? One has to assume that just in logic, that it was at the desk. And he was gone.
It was at the desk?
Yeah.
Let's check it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question. I never made the choice, like, he's carrying it around with him, be like, hey, have you met my family? That's a little bit weird, right? Like, this is my wife, Mary. Hello, Mary. I'm going to miss saying that. Hello, Mary. I feel so good. Oh, God. I miss you already, Kate. So, you're like, Dave was just milking us for Oz, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your question.
David,
This, okay, you know what this means? So, I'm like, Rob, this means, David, time to go.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
That's a comment. I'm a nerd.
love you, buddy. Please